Hi students, in this video I'll be going through the 2023 A Math Paper 2 question 5. Alright, so let's read the question. Okay, so when y equals to 3 cosine 3x minus 5 sine 3x, okay, the expression p d2y dx squared plus q dy dx plus 14y plus 34 sine 3x, okay, may be written in the form a cosine 3x plus b sine 3x, where p, q, a, and b are constants. All right. Okay, so they want us to show that a equals to 42 minus 2p minus 15q, and then also find b in terms of p and q. Right. So this is the type of question where I would say the type of question that looks complicated, but actually all you need to do is to follow instructions. All right. Okay, so later on you will see what I mean. Right, so they told us that this expression over here, okay, this expression over here, okay, may be written in this form. All right. So what they want us to find is a and b. Right. So in order to find a and b, I need to transform this equation over here, okay, to this form. Okay, so there are some things which I don't know. Okay, I know y already. Okay, so I can substitute the y with 3 cosine 3x minus 5 sine 3x. But I don't know dy dx and d2y dx squared. Okay, so if I don't know, then I ask myself one question: can I find easily or not? Your answer should be yes, right? All you need to do is differentiate y, you get dy dx. Then you differentiate dy dx one more time, you get d2y dx squared. Okay, so just like this, all right? Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so y equals to 3 cosine 3x minus 5 sine 3x. Okay, so we're going to differentiate y, okay, to get dy dx. So we differentiate, okay. So you need to be familiar with the differentiation of trigo function. If you differentiate cosine 3x, you get negative cosine 3x, all right? So you will get 3, okay. Sorry, if you differentiate cosine 3x, you get negative sine 3x. Okay, so you get negative sine 3x. Okay, then we need to apply the chain rule. Inside here, there's a 3x, right? You need to differentiate the 3x to get a 3, so you multiply the 3 here. Right, so we'll do likewise for this negative 5 sine 3x, so negative 5 outside. Okay, you differentiate sine 3x, okay, you will get cosine 3x. Okay, then apply the chain rule, differentiate the 3x, you will get 3, so multiply the 3 behind. Okay, so if you just compute this out, you will get this answer. Okay, so just like this, we have found dy dx, then later on we can substitute it inside. Okay, so now let's go and find d2y over dx squared. Right, so differentiate negative 9 sine 3x, negative 9. Differentiate sine 3x, you get cosine 3x. Right, then apply the chain rule again, you get 3. Okay, differentiate cosine 3x, you get negative sine 3x. Okay, differentiate the 3x, you get a 3. Okay, so in other words, the 2y dx squared is going to be negative 27 cosine 3x. This one is going to become plus 45 sine 3x. Okay, so this is your so we have found dy dx and the 2y dx squared. So really just follow instructions. Okay, so never ever see a question that is unfamiliar to you, and then you just give up on it. All right. Okay, so because that is going to be a big waste. Right. So let's express this expression now. Okay, so let's write down first. P d2y over dx squared plus q dy dx plus 14y plus 34 sine 3x. Okay, so let's substitute in the dy dx and the d2y dx squared. Okay, so p minus 27 cosine 3x plus 45 sine 3x plus q. Okay, dy dx is this. Okay, y is 3 cosine 3x minus 5 sine 3x. Okay, so 3 cosine 3x minus then there's a plus 34 sine 3x d phi. Okay, so a bit long, but definitely not a difficult question now. Okay, so all we need to do, go and expand this thing out. So we get negative 27 cosine 3x, negative 27p, so there's a p over here. Okay, negative 27p plus 45p sine 3x minus 9q sine 3x minus 15q cosine 3x plus 42 cosine 3x minus 14 times 5, 70, right? So 70 sine 3x plus 34 sine 3x. Okay, so now all we need to do is we group all the cosine terms together, cosine 3x term together, and then group all the sine 3x term together. Okay, so cosine 3x term will be this one, and this one, right? So the rest are sine 3x term. So we have a 42, we have a minus 27p, we have a minus 15q. Okay, so if we were to factorize out, okay, maybe I'll just do the extra step. Okay, I'll just put this one. Okay, minus 27p cosine 3x minus 15q cosine 3x. Okay, then for the sine 3x term, we will have this one. Okay, let me maybe put like that. Okay, this one, and then these two. Okay, these two we can combine together. Right, so we will have a 45p sine 3x minus 9q sine 3x. Okay, minus 70 plus 34, that will be negative 36. Right, so we'll get this. Okay, then all we need to do is just factorize out the cosine. Okay, so I'll factorize out the cosine 3x, then I'll get 42 minus 27p minus 15q. Okay, then the next one, I'll factorize out the sine 3x, put it behind. So I'll get 45p minus 9q minus 36. Right? Okay, so this one they want is in this form already, right? So remember, they want us to put in the form of a cosine 3x plus b sine 3x. Okay, so this will be in this form plus b sine 3x. Okay, so this means that this one will be the a. Okay, because it's the number in front, the term in front of the cosine 3x. Then this one will be b. Okay, so therefore a is equals to 42 minus 27p minus 15q. Okay, which is what they want us to show, right? Okay, which is what they want us to show, 42 minus 27p minus 15q. Okay, so show. Okay, then b will be 45p minus 9q minus 36. Okay, so this will be b. All right, so this is a 7-mark question. Okay, but as you can see, it's not that difficult. It's not difficult to differentiate the y, the term, okay, to get your dy dx and your d2y dx square, and then the rest will just have to be a little bit more careful if you're working, and then you should be able to arrive at the correct answer. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at part B of the question. Okay, so now they say in the case where a and b are both 0, find the values of p and q. So this one is just a simple question about solving simultaneous equations. So a and b are both 0. Okay, so let's equate a and b to, both to 0. So a is 42. Okay, so a is equal to 0, right? So it means that 42 minus 27p minus 15q equals to 0. Okay, so try to simplify the numbers. Okay, make the numbers smaller. Okay, you should see that you can divide by 3. Okay, so okay, you get 0. Okay, so you get 9p plus 5q equals to 14. Okay, so we'll call this equation 1, right? Okay, then next one, okay, maybe I'll do over here so we can see. Okay, so b is also equals to 0, right? Okay, so b is 45p minus 9q minus 36 equal to 0. Okay, so we'll divide everything by 3. Okay, so we can divide by, okay, we can actually divide by 9. Okay, 9 can divide by 9. So okay, usually for simultaneous, I like to bring the okay, so in this case, I think we'll make Q the subject, and then we'll use substitution. Okay, so if I make Q the subject, then I'll have 5p minus 4. Okay, so I'll call this equation 2. Okay, so I think we'll just sub equation 1 into equation 2 lah. Sorry, equation 1 into 2. Equation 2 into 1. Right? So substitute 2 into 1. Alright, so we will get 9p plus 5. So Q is now 5p minus 4. Okay, so 5p minus 4 equals to 14, right? So 9p plus 25p minus 20 equals to 14. So 34p will be equals to 34. Okay, so p will be equals to 1. Right, so when p is 1, we'll sub it into equation 2. Okay, substitute into equation 2. Okay, substitute p equal to 1 into equation 2. So you will get Q equals to 5 times 1 minus 4. Okay, so Q is also equals to 1, right? So the two answers will be P equals to 1 and then Q is equals to 1. Alright, so as you can see, this is an example of a question that looks difficult, but actually it's not difficult. Okay, in fact, if you try it, okay, you will find that actually it's a rather easy question. Okay, so don't be afraid when you see questions that are unfamiliar. Right?